to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I have recorded. Today I'm actually going to be doing a review of the I Heart Makeup chocolate bar palette. A lot of you guys have actually been asking me to do full reviews on these chocolate bar palettes, and it just looks like this. Packaging is absolutely adorable. It's just so super cute. It's really sturdy. It's plastic. I love the whole chocolate effect on it here. When you open it up, you get a big massive mirror and you get this little sheet that's got all the names on it. This comes in handy if you are doing like makeup tutorials and stuff. So this palette is $7.99, which is an absolute bargain. This is what it looks like. You get 16 shadows in this. Definitely has a good mix of shimmers and matte shades. It is mainly shimmer shades, so if you aren't very keen on shimmers, then this maybe isn't the palette for you. There's a lot of really nice neutral shades as well, so you could definitely use this palette for like an everyday look, then maybe darken up the crease a little bit. There is a lot of sort of natural and neutral browns in this, and a lot of beautiful sort of golden shimmers. So this palette is definitely really nice and diverse. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do some swatches. I'm just going to do it row by row. So here's a swatch of the first row shades. I do have a light shade here, but it's like a creamy white shade, so it's not really going to show up because I've got such fair skin. The shade here is like a sort of khaki green colour with a hint of gold. Then we've got this light matte brown here. Then we've got another shimmer here, and that's like a deep purple with a hint of gold sparkle through it as well. And then this shade here is a really dark brown. So this is the middle row swatches. As you can see, there is 6 different colours there. So the middle row does have a really nice selection of colours. Finding that the mattes are a lot more pigmented and don't have as much fallout as the shimmers. With this shade here, I find that had a little bit of sparkle over the top, but once you basically done a little swatch, there was no sparkle left, to be quite honest. Didn't swatch as good as the rest. There is a light pink shade in here which looks like this, and I feel like that shade's a bit random. I don't know if you can really see it. It's right there. It's very light. Loving this gold shade right here. It's a shimmer, and that is called More. And it's absolutely stunning. I didn't have a lot of fallout with that one, but I'm having a lot of fallout with the ones that have, I don't know if it's like an overspray, but I'll try and show you what I mean. Like this one as well here, I haven't swatched it yet, but I want to show you before I swatch it. It's got like an overspray of like blue and gold sort of glitter on top of it. I don't know if you can see that or if the camera will even pick it up, but I know what I mean. And if you've got this palette, you'll know what I mean. Some of the shimmer shades look as though they've got a sort of gold overspray on it, and then when you swatch it, that goes away. They're the ones that are swatching a little bit more patchy than the rest of them. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swatch the bottom row. So this is swatches of the last row. This row is all shimmers except this glittery one. It's actually turned out, this one that I was talking about here, which is called What a Way to Go. This one actually turned out to be matte, but it does have a hint of glitter, but it is actually a matte shade, but it's got like a glitter overspray. The rest of them, they're absolutely stunning shimmers, swatched absolutely amazingly. I didn't have an issue with these bottom shimmers. This is the swatches of the bottom row. As you can see, they are really super pigmented, absolutely stunning colours. So that is the swatches of this palette. I absolutely love this palette because it's got a lot of sort of neutral browns and everyday sort of colours. There is a little hint of like pink and some dark sort of burgundy shades, which is really good as well because it's quite autumnal if you're into like your deep burgundy reds and your really dark sort of khaki greens. That's what gives this palette a really nice autumnal sort of feel. I do really like the shimmers in this palette. There is a sort of even balance to mattes to shimmers. And there is a little pop of colour, but there's not too much colour. The pigmentation is absolutely fantastic. Some of the ones that have a little, I think they have an overspray because they have like a hint of gold on top of them. these shimmers here, but then when I swatched them that went away, so it's like a sort of overspray. These ones I did have a little bit of issue with. I did have to give it 2 swipes just for the pigmentation to build up a little bit, but other than that, the other shades have swatched absolutely fantastically. The matte shades didn't have an issue with them, they swatched really nicely as well. I definitely think these eyeshadows are really, really good quality. If you do want to try it out, if you are maybe looking to get the Too Faced one but you're not too sure, or you don't want to spend too much money on it, definitely try out these palettes because they are definitely worth the money. I do really like them. Love this palette because it's nice and dark. You can get a really nice dark smoky eye with it. But you can also create a really nice daytime look with it as well, because you do have some nice neutral shades there as well. Colour selection is really nice as well. There is more browns and sort of dark shades in this, so if you are into a really nice browny smoky eye, or if you do really like your neutral colours, then you will absolutely love this. But if you're more of a colourful person, or you want to go for more sort of full glam, then this palette maybe isn't for you. It does have a really, really great selection of browns and sort of autumnal deep reds and stuff through it. The shade up here is absolutely stunning. It's like got that really nice deep sort of reddish purple sort of tone through it. It's really, really nice. And I'm really, really loving this sort of khaki green shade as well. This is a palette that I reach for quite a lot when I'm looking for a nice deep brown shade. Sometimes I can be a little bit fussy and I'm looking for a specific brown. I tend to find it in this palette more. It's got a variety of different sort of light to dark browns in it. £7.99, you cannot go wrong with this. It's absolutely phenomenal, I absolutely love it, and I definitely do recommend it if you are looking to purchase it. Hopefully the swatches and stuff helped so that you can see the pigmentation. The other thing is, these ones do not smell of chocolate. I know the Too Faced ones are meant to smell like chocolate, or they do smell like chocolate. I'm not too sure because I don't own them. These ones do not smell of chocolate. Overall, if you are thinking of purchasing one of these palettes, then you definitely should, because I think they're a great value for money. But that's all I can really say about it. If there is anything that I've missed out at all, or if you have any questions about it, please feel free to comment down below and ask me any of your thoughts, or if you've got any questions on it at all. I always try and reply back to everyone who comments down below. Chocolate definitely is a little bit of a habit, and I love chocolate, and I love this packaging, and it just makes me think of chocolate, and now I really, really want chocolate. Yeah, I absolutely love the I Heart Makeup chocolate palettes. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that usual jazz, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye!